Oh no, I'm supposed to enjoy myself.
Here? Yeah.
I'm beginning to heat.
Okay.
All right, we're up to speed.
Hello and welcome to Choices. My name is Kerry Newton and today we will be talking to JC, and he is a Parisian writer who's joined us in the show today. We're focusing on specifically moving from France to London. So JC, why did you choose to move to London 25 years ago?
Because I was very eager to be free, and frankly I felt Paris was a bit too much for me. 22 years of Paris, I had enough. And I always loved the English, and I said, well, let's go to London and see what happens. And surprise, surprise, I've been there 25 years.
Okay, and what have you been doing in London then? What brought you,
Well, it's just that, when you're in London, you can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. You can be with anybody. You can dress up, or you can actually not even dress. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can be whatever you want to be. And
is that just because you thought, no one knew you here? So it was a brand new, fresh place, so that felt free.
And also, French society is very, very rigid. In France, you have to behave yourself. In other words, you've got to be really French in France. I mean, I know this is England, and you could say the same with the English. But no, in London, it's anything. It's anything, everything. Everybody's welcome, I should think. If anything, the people who get a lot of grief possibly are the French more than anybody, but I can still enjoy it.
Good, I'm glad you're enjoying it as well.
Anyway,
so you came here to misbehave. I got that from
yeah.
Okay,
and I'm still misbehaving, trust me.
I see. So what do you do to misbehave then in London, would you say?
I do all kinds of things. I mean, for example, I'd say I still go to gigs, despite the fact I'm really, really old, because I'm almost going to be 50.
You're never too old to enjoy music, JC.
Went to see Nile Rodgers at the Forum, which I thought was absolutely beautiful. I walk the streets of London at 8 in the morning, midnight in the evening. I run a lot, the London Marathon, London Semi-Marathon. In London, you can really do anything. There's Camden Town, there's
lots to get involved with. Did you feel that was missing in Paris then?
Yeah, the fact that you can move everywhere, nobody's really going to ask you anything, any question. You can have a drink wherever you want with anybody. You can really, nobody's going to chase you. Nobody's going to give you a really hard time. I mean, that's the way I feel. I mean, they may feel I'm completely mad and insane.
Do you think sometimes, just moving it slightly, having that I'll choose the word again. Having that anonymity, I can't say that word.
Carry on.
That it can sometimes feel a bit lonely in London. Would you say?
Lonely?
Yeah, lonely.
Oh, lonely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it suits me because I've always been on my own anyway. So from the age of 6, I decided I didn't really trust anybody. So I was really happy to be on my own, and I can live with that.
So what's your top tip then? One top tip for someone moving to London?
In
one word.
In one word, be cool.
Wonderful. So there you have it. If you're choosing to come to London, all you have to do is be cool. See you next week.
Cut there.
What was the word?
I still can't say it.